Hi there, welcome back to the channel. I was sitting here just a little bit ago and started pulling some cards. It was like I just couldn't wait to sit down and do this. I went for my walk and I had all these plans this morning. I was gonna work out and get a shower and get ready and dry my hair, which I don't do every single day. But I had to sit down here. And I turned the camera on and it was just like everything just looked wrong. Like I I don't know. Things looked wrong. And I pulled a couple of cards, and the first one that came out is this mouse spirit, tend to the small things. And this is one that came out the other day too in one of my last readings. Um, so there's like something I was missing, and I was like, okay, I see what you did there. And I had just planned on doing a short workout. And as soon as that came out, I was like, okay, as much as I like can feel the message that's here, I need to take care of me. I need to check these things off the list so that my energy is clear, so that this the space, the time is clear to be able to let it flow. There's also something about just like getting my heart rate up that was really important for this message. So it could be that there's something that you're forgetting about, or something that you're not paying attention to when it comes to your heart. So it could be like your physical heart, or it could be your emotional heart. So I also, like, there were all these little things. Like there's a cord over here that was sticking out that I needed to kind of move out of the way. And I kept sitting down and I'm like getting ready to connect in. And then I look over and there was a sphere, crystal sphere that I have sitting here that apparently I need to show you guys. This is a scolecite. You may want to look up the spiritual meaning of scolecite. This is one of my favorites. It's very angelic. It's very, very high vibrational. But anyway, I was sitting here and I needed to pick it up and I needed to have it over here. And now I'm noticing that I don't have my necklace on like I normally do. And it's like checking all the little things off the list, tending to the small things. Now, if that resonates with you, go back and watch one of, I'm pretty sure it was the last reading that I posted. Or it could be the one, no, it was 2 readings ago. There's Bee Spirit is in the title. So it was Bee Spirit and Mouse Spirit that came out. There's something in that video, it was like paying attention to this and making sure you check this thing off the list. I can't even remember the video. But it's like, we didn't check all the things off the list. We're still missing something. What are you still missing? There's a detail. There's something small in your life that you're still kind of avoiding, or it feels like it's something about you that you're not noticing that really affects other people. It may be a small thing, but it, when avoided, becomes a big thing. So it's like, what is it that you're missing? What is it that what is that small thing that you forgot? Or it's like a little detail. Let's find out more about it. Okay, so they want me to just like look at the card and look at all the details on the card. It's the number 40 card, which breaks down to a number 4, so it could be that you resonate with the number 40, you are 40, whoever you're thinking about is 40, or it was something that happened when you were 40, or I just heard will happen when you're 40. I don't really predict the future, it's not really what we do here, but maybe it's a projection. Or when you were 4, or the 4th, it could be on the 4th. That was yesterday, for me anyway, for when I'm when I'm recording this. Today's 5/5, maybe that's one of the details, one of the small things. Paying attention to the numerology of today. 5 is all about change. And when it's doubled like that, it is amplified. And so it feels like there is a bigger change than what you realize. But also, I feel like the message is small changes become big things. So tending to the small things, changing just one little thing, can create a big ripple effect. So changing the way that you operate in relationship, the way that you show up for work, changing one thing, instead of focusing on what you want someone else to change about themselves or whatever it is. I'm just seeing this too. When I went like that, I saw my bracelet right here, and it's very clear. It's like right there in front of your face. Teeny tiny little clue. Encouraging yourself. Tending to the small things. That little change creates big results. That's kind of where I was going. Results was the word that I couldn't get to. Small things. So this affirmation. It's a little thing. And I used to do these all the time. I would start out my videos with affirmations. So sometimes creating a change in the way that you talk to yourself or the way that you show up, I have started bringing that back into work too. Like I will have my students, when they say sorry, I have them say 3 things that they love about themselves. And it's not always the easiest. So there's something that you miss. Something that you miss? Something that you missed? Something that you miss. What is that? Could be something like positive, something positive. You miss positivity. But it starts with you. There's like a little change that you need to make in order to embrace a little bit more positivity. Maybe you've been doing a lot of work. Maybe you got super serious. Maybe it's time to just kind of like lighten your load, lighten your thoughts. It does feel like self-deprecating thoughts almost. So I am worthy. I am simple. I'm complicated. I'm loved. I'm lovable. I'm light. I'm happy. I'm worth it. I am real. I'm proud. I'm proud of myself. I'm peaceful. I feel like that I'm proud of myself, that one like hit home a lot. Like I felt that one in my stomach, in my solar plexus. I'm proud of myself. Are you? I'm proud of how far I've come. I've been working really hard on how I show up in the world and in relationships and at work and with myself. And sometimes we have to set boundaries with ourselves. Sometimes we have to tend to the small things before we reward ourselves. And there have been many small things that I've overlooked or missed, or I just keep chipping away at them. I just keep chipping away as much as I don't want to, as much as I don't feel like it. As hard as it is to have the tough conversations, to do the things on your list that you have to do. All of those small things really add up. I'm going to read this again too because I feel like there's something else in. It's hard for me to see. There's like these beads that are hanging down. This like adornment. It's kind of hanging down over the mouse. I don't know if you can see it or not. See the flowers. Taking the time for the little things. I'm going to look it up in the book because I feel like there's something else that we missed. If this resonates with you at all in any teeny tiny little way, you might want to go back and watch that other video too because it'll be connected to this one. The humble mouse pays attention to the smallest details. A mouse spirit calls on you to notice the nuances and the fine print at this time. In your eagerness to meet your goals and pursue your dreams, it's easy to forget the importance of clear communication and tending to the little things, including people's subtle signs that they are unhappy, as well as the small voice inside of you that says, this doesn't feel right. Take your time to sniff out what you need to know. Is there some detail or nuance about how you engage others or operate in the world that is key to your success? So I'm also, the last video that I did after the one with Bee Spirit and with Mouse Spirit, the title is about defensiveness, how defensiveness is stopping you from receiving something or something like that. That's what shows up for me right here is this defensiveness. How are you engaging others? You're engaging others in a kind of a defensive way, and you're about to lose something that could be really meaningful for you. Is there some detail or nuance about how you engage others or operate in the world that is key to your success, but you've too readily dismissed as nothing big or nothing special? And this feels like another person, like you're dismissing them as, you know, I don't know, just another person, but deep down you know it's more than that. Mouse Spirit reminds you that what seems small may be more important and powerful than you think, so look again. Do not underestimate yourself or your potential for co-creating something amazing when you pay attention to the details. There is something that you missed. Okay? Now, Seahorse Spirit is here also. Watch and wait. It's a number 53 card, breaks down to a number 8. I do feel like it's going to show up on the 8th. Today is the 5th. It's going to show up on the 8th. Whatever that is, that 8 really stood out to me as like a timing card. Watch and wait. Hovering, it's like, give it some time. Give something some time. Tending to the small things. While you're over here chipping away at something else, something is developing. Hovering gracefully, the seahorse observes with the perspective of one who is not engulfed by the drama, remaining at a distance from all the turbulence. Seahorse Spirit appears at this time to remind you of the need to be neutral and gain perspective. Your message from Seahorse Spirit is, not my circus, not my monkeys. Okay, I can see what that is for me. It's like seeing other people's patterns, seeing the way that they are self-sabotaging, seeing the way that they close off, the way that it's like a clear, like, protective mechanism. It's like I see it so clearly, and I just want to bring it to their attention. I just want them to see how great they are and how, I don't know. It's like when you're open, you're just so powerful. Not my circus, not my monkeys. And it's just like, okay, well, they're not ready for it. Spirit wants you to know that even if you're tempted to jump into the fray and try to fix things, the best way to serve yourself and others right now is to remain calm, simply watch and see. Another message here is that whatever your query, Seahorse Spirit asks you to step back from it, be willing to explore things from different angles or rather than a single one, and just observe what is possible. From the perspective of the position of the neutral observer, you will discover a myriad of opportunities and a deeper understanding of what you seek and why, and you will know beauty, truth, love, and wisdom. Sandpiper Spirit just showed up to it, just flipped right over to it. Be playful. When your heart is heavy and life seems to weigh you down, Sandpiper Spirit's message is to lighten your burden by finding joy and humor in the everyday. All right, so there's something that you missed. $14.44 on my recording. I don't know why that matters, but it was what I looked at, and it stood out to me. So it was a little detail. All right, that's what I got for now. Thank you, animal spirit. Talk to you later.